I'm here to stop your heart. I'm not here to make pretty pictures.
Rothko was a painter best known for his abstract colour field paintings, commonly associated with abstract expressionism and the New York school. Rothko's most famous paintings were his colour field works, colour field being a painting that comprises of a large area of colour, often applied quite flatly. Rothko, however, did not self-identify as a colour field painter, and even denied that he was an abstract artist. He was born in 1903 in Russia and moved to America in 1913. Started painting around about the 1920s and started off painting in an expressionistic manner, expressionism being the movement that uses distortion to emphasize emotional content. His works then later evolved into a darkly surreal take on mythological subjects, Greek tragedies, etc., featuring distorted figures and dark colour. Tragedy was a subject that fascinated Rothko throughout his career, and he is known to have been very much inspired by German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche and his book The Birth of Tragedy.
The tragic notion of the image is always present in my mind. I can't point it out. There are no skull and bones.
He later experimented with what are termed multiforms, paintings that were seemingly floating shapes and colours in an empty space, before evolving into his mature and well-known style, namely the colour field paintings. Rothko said his aim with his painting was to reflect the ecstasy and tragedy of human life, and that all he was interested in was expressing human emotions.
I'm interested only in expressing basic human emotions. Tragedy, ecstasy, doom, and so on. And the fact that people break down and cry when confronted with my pictures shows that I communicate those basic emotions.
Later in his career, he was commissioned to paint a series of murals for the Four Seasons restaurant in Manhattan, known as the Seagram murals. This ultimately fell through because Rothko did not like the restaurant's pretentious atmosphere.
Anybody who will eat that kind of food for that kind of money will never look at a painting of mine.
He sadly committed suicide at the age of 66, cutting his wrists and overdosing on antidepressants when he was in his studio.